I came out having not folded. You know what I mean? And a lot of people get put under pressure to fold. I mean, I was put under pressure to fold by Shimza. You know what I mean?
You've been sued a couple of times
That's
now.
result, dude. That's why I said, I've faced millions in losses to lawsuits.
You've paid?
Well, I've paid partly. I've paid a couple 100,000 rands. I've got like hundreds of thousands of rands in my bank accounts that are frozen that I can't access right now, which is a bit frustrating. But it's nice to be broke knowing you've got money somewhere than to be broke with no hope of ever getting any money anyway. So I guess that's the one part. But I mean, it just shows how two-tiered our justice system is. If you're sued by someone whose girlfriend works for the president, the case gets sent straight to court. Anybody else who wants to send a civil matter to court now needs to wait until 2027 unless they agree to mediation instead.
Animal Farm.
You understand what I'm saying? My case was in the courts within 2 months, was wrapped up within 1 week. Judgment, everything, having the sheriff freeze my accounts and everything. And you just imagine, like, it happened to me while I was in the States. So where I stay in Harlem, around the corner, there's like a market. Come into the market, and because I use my South African bank account, so sometimes they block my account. I need to call the bank. You know what I mean?
Sure, to let them know that you're traveling.
Yeah, I go in for my coffee. Oh, my card's not working. My coffee and my bagel. Yeah. You know what I mean? My bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. So
Dunkin' New York.
Yeah, it's a $7.
Hey, wait, let them know.
With a $2 double espresso.
What?
So tap my card, clean. It's not working. I'm thinking it's the same thing.
The bank.
Try call the bank, time zone difference, I forget. Next day, I figure 40. Third day, damn it. I mean, second day, it's not working. Third day, it's not working. Now I owe this guy $21. So obviously...
He was letting you chow for free.
Nah, he knows I live right around the corner. You know what I mean? Okay. And I'm there all the time. So either way, I owe him $21. So I'm like, let me go to the ATM inside your thing. Let me try and withdraw, because sometimes the withdrawing with the card works better. I phone withdraw. So now I needed to go into my business accounts. And then those were available. I withdrew whatever cash I needed to withdraw. I think I withdrew $60. I gave him his $21, moved on. Then I get sent an email from my bank manager. He tells me, listen, we've been sent this by the court or by the sheriff. You know what I mean? You can't access the monies in your account. So that is like a big fold. And even now I'm trying to fight my way out of that, But it stems from the cookout with Somizi at Hangout. The current Minister of Justice, Mamuluko Kubai, she's now the Minister of Justice. She was the tourism minister at that point in time, did a tourism thing in the middle of COVID, which no one in the world is going to watch. South Africa's on the red list, you know what I mean? They didn't follow the PFMA, the Public Finance Management Act. Apparently Shimza got the tender because his manager got a call from the government, and none of the due processes were followed. But because his girlfriend works for the president and certain judges are partial to people who they feel are close to the president, he then decided that me tweeting about what I'd seen on Checkpoint on E-News or whatever the channel is, meant that I was defaming. I was taking Shimza's dignity.
That's really swag.
Intentionally.
That's really swag.
And then also, he didn't think to say, okay, but why isn't Shimza suing Checkpoint? You know what I mean? Because they're the ones that brought this up. And why isn't Shimza suing any of the other people that tweeted about this? Because as soon as Ati, Shimza's girlfriend, posted the picture, Shimza's girlfriend of 11 years.
Yeah.
I have to say that in your defense, but now you 20 years and now
oh, this guy.
You're anti-marriage, you know what I mean? You're anti-marriage, you know what I mean?
Anti-marriage, sorry.
You're anti-marriage. So you weren't happy when Miss Universe got married to a Chiscop nigga. With a
No, I haven't commented on that. I'm actually very happy for her. Who's Osbini?
Are you happy for him? Forget that. Are you happy for the Chiskop nigga?
Congrats to Zozibini, Tunzi, ex-Miss South Africa and Miss Universe
secured the
on
bag.
getting married.
She secured the bag.
And doing so privately, which is so really dope. And I wish her and her new husband the best of luck.
That's the only time people should see your woman is on your wedding day.